2026, and the future of BT is written in the stars.
Oh, and it is. Thank you very much, Jeff. Hassan Jaffer is with us here. Thank you so much for being here and coming by.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Hassan was at the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo happening last weekend, and he was here for a couple more days. So we said, oh, you have to come on and chat with us. So he's going to come and talk for just a bit. Now, everybody was saying you predicted world peace. He predicted world peace. Tell me a bit about that and where that came from.
Well, by November 2008, I've said that Pluto, being the sign of Sagittarius, and this is all the religion, and you'll find the truths in every religion, the whole judicial system will change, the education system will change. But by end of 2008, that's when we'll have the peace.
Really?
And the Palestinian state. And right here, as Jupiter in Libra, and one of the things that I wrote, George Washington was born with that. In fact, Camp David happened when Jupiter was in Libra also. And I think I should have accepted that time. Vietnam War finished when Jupiter was in Libra. And this year, by about October, November, that's when I've said that there'll be major peace treaties. And it's already happening between India and Pakistan, between Israel and Palestinians.
This is interesting. And I'm also looking, now it's a big chart to get a shot of, but we can explain it. Hassan Jaffar's world predictions till the year 2017. Major tsunamis. Tell us a bit about this here.
Well, last summer I wrote about this, that Uranus being the sign of Pisces. Uranus is the sign of all these upheavals, and Pisces is the sign for ocean. That from end of 2004 to 2010 we'll have major tsunamis triggered by underwater earthquakes.
Really?
But also some major, some musical geniuses are being born right now. Because Mozart was born with that, Uranus and Pisces.
Was he?
Yeah. And solemnization, when they had the Do Re Mi Fa Sol, that started, that was invented 1,000 years ago, same Uranus and Pisces.
Now, will George Bush be seen as a guy that caused the world peace, or was in the way of world peace? What do you think?
You know, it's really interesting. He's born with Jupiter in Libra also. And for and Moon in Libra, the sign of peace. And it's very strange that I don't see him somehow lasting this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think he'll be seen as a peacemaker.
No?
Of course, no, unfortunately. We had said at that time before, when he went, that it would be a complete disaster, unfortunately.
What about the new Pope? What about him?
He's got a beautiful chart. I really liked his chart.
Is that right?
Yes, very nice. And I saw his hand also, because he was doing like that. And,
Yeah.
You know, it's a extremely spiritual, very scholarly chart, actually.
What about the monarchy? What's going to happen there in England? Everyone always...
Well, one of the things I wrote there is that, not the end of monarchy, but the danger to the monarchy from August onwards. And King Fahd of Saudi Arabia actually passed away in August. And I think that there's a major shake-up in the Middle East with the monarchy, because I think to protect the monarchy, that's why the U.S. is there, mainly.
Really?
So the next 2.5 years, that's one of the bases of peace also in the Middle East.
What about Canada? What do you see for Canada?
Well, both Stephen Harper and Belinda's and the Premier's chart, they're excellent for the next 2-3 months, actually. But there's a major news cycle starting throughout next year.
Yeah.
See, the whole world, there's the economic downturn throughout next year. But I do see some very, very positive aspect for Canada. You know, one of the things I wrote about almost like 6 years ago, that Canada is going to become one of the major film festivals, and almost like the real Hollywood, the real talent will be there.
Really?
And Hollywood will become more like business. That's exactly what's happening now.
Oh, that's
because
great.
This time, the last 2-3 weeks after the film festival, I think it's one of the biggest ones that we've ever had.
It's a great one. It is going to the front page of the Sun. Yeah. What do you think of these two?
Brad Pitt and Angelina?
Yeah.
He has Venus in Capricorn, like Elvis Presley. It's very difficult for him to show his emotions, but he definitely does want the family and all. She's a very, very independent person. She's not really like a housewife. She's more like all the parties and all that, but she is into commitment. If any time she could have commitment, it's from now till about next summer. Because Saturn is touching off of Venus, and Saturn is the sign of Capricorn. He has Venus in Capricorn. So they're very different, actually. He's much more deep in terms of relationships and all that, but it could certainly work.
So you see it working?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay. But they're not the best match, though.
No, she seems like a screaming weekend fun person.
But look at her with her kids. She's so tender and loving with her children. All right.
What about Demi and Ashton? They just got married on the weekend.
It's a real mismatch, though, because she has Venus in Scorpio. It's a very intense, deep, emotional aspect, like a total woman-man. And he has Venus in Aquarius like you, very cool, aloof, and detached. You're more affectionate and you're passionate also, but you're more affectionate in this aspect. And you cannot have somebody just smothering you. She wants to possess a person's mind, body, and soul. Now, it's possible that she's getting pregnant or something, because she cannot be happy without a child.
Okay. Now, what about Tom Cruise, who's been in his crazy mood, I think?
But Tom Cruise, actually, and Nicole Kidman both have Venus in the sign of Leo. I actually had dinner with Nicole Kidman. She's such a beautiful person.
You did? When?
Yeah. This is last year, actually.
Oh, really?
But she has Mercury in Cancer trying to Neptune, just like Princess Diana. Almost identical aspect.
So do the stars call you and say, I'd like to have dinner because I want to know what's going on in my life?
Well, I live right in the heart of downtown, also in Yorkville, so I'm involved with quite a few of them, yeah. when they
neat.
panic and all that, so they come to us. You know.
So do you find that more people in that kind of industry, in the entertainment world, come to you?
Well, I have like 12,000 clients around the world. You know, I have 6 kings and queens, and I have all kinds of people, you know. The tycoons and all kinds of people there. But Tom Cruise and Nicole, they do love each other very much. But
They still?
Very much, and they'll always do. But when it comes to communication, they're very different. She's more into the realization of truth. He's intellectual, he's irrational, but he's very like Jean-Paul Sartre, you know, like existentialism, like when he violates the divine truth. So he goes off at a tangent. He'll try to understand God. Then if you can understand God, then that's not God. Like
But
he's beyond a comprehension.
he's with this new Katie.
And he does have a very lucky aspect throughout this year, but from now to about next summer, he's going through a major test in relationships, which can also make him much more responsible in love. But I don't think it's, I don't know her chart actually, you know, I forgot to look at her chart. But he does have a major, and you know, everybody who was born in Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius are going through a major testing period right now, till about next summer. So it's a major, it's like a 7-year period. They have to decide for the next 7 years what they have to do. Just like Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer had that for the last 2.5 years. And now from this November, they'll get the reward period. Very different.
Reward periods are coming up for Aries. You catch that?
Definitely. Yeah. You got one
my
of the
brother.
best aspects throughout next year because of focus and concentration. That's not one of your virtues, but you're getting it now.
Learning. It only takes till I'm 42. That's all.
Baby steps. Baby steps. We didn't have time to go through Jeff's chart, but we'll get that. He'll get all the insights.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.
It's very good of you to be here.
Thank you.
And San Jaffer with us here, and we're going to go for a break. We got more coming up on Meet. Well, that's why he
okay.
does the news stories, the cutting-edge
Exactly.
news stories.
All the crisis situations is fantastic. You know.
That's great. Again, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you.